Alright gremlins, today we're diving into the mandatory chest run for season 10. This one you cannot skip if you want to stay ahead of the curve. I'll break down how exactly to do it step by step. Stick around to the end because I've got a master tip that'll make this run way more easier. To do these runs in Night Haven, it's mandatory that we bring a potion of full sight. This is non-negotiable. But how exactly do we make it? Well, you can head over to the Aeternum station and scroll down. Do you see potion of full sight? 1 grave dirt, 100 water, and 1 quartz, and you can make 2 of these. Or you can buy it off the market. Either way, you'll have a potion. Now that we got it, let's head over to the Nightbreaker Roost so we can break down how exactly to efficiently farm this. First, we'll travel over to the Church of the Divinity, because not only do some divine luck here for some good RNG, but we'll need something to protect us on this dangerous journey. Let's jump on our mount. Immediately you want to pop the potion. It has a 30-minute timer, so don't worry, that gives us plenty of time to clear it and get all that good loot. One important side note while we're running over there. For this run, I like to be in medium and have a bit of extra con as these enemies can definitely pump. And when I mean pump, I mean pump. They can one-shot you if you have too low health, and especially in light. The reason why I say it's soloable is because you can skip a lot of these enemies. Or you can just kill one if it's in a 1v1. You'll have to avoid the boss though, as that one is quite tricky to deal with by yourself. So first, we're going to go up to this hill. Right here, you'll see a little rock. Jump up on rock and just ride your mount across. Once we're up top, you'll see 2 beautiful bridges and a chest right up there. You can grab that if you want. I'm just going to show you the route. You can ride your mount the whole way through here, and I like getting on my feet as it makes me feel more grounded and I don't want to miss a jump and look like a bot. I've done that many times already, and now I'm doing this live, so we got to make sure we're locked in. Here you'll find 2 chests, free, easy, not one mob in sight. We get some shoes and some random loot to go along with it. Alright, that's the easy part of the run done, as there was no enemies for us to contend with. We are back on our Azov Stalker and look to ride back in. After we grab the first 2 chests, this is where the fun begins, as now enemies, oh, they're on the menu. Here you'll see a crow to the left. You can avoid that guy completely, and the one on the right. But we can't avoid is this guy right here. We have to kill this one. So ideally, if we can kite him behind this pillar, we'll be able to 1v1 him. And we'll just nuke him down. After he is gone and dusted, we can loot that chest. I fell off somehow. Look away. It's a horror. Alright, let's grab the chest. Now, after we grab the chest, there'll be another crow to the right. Do not head over there. It's a bait. You want to jump up here, like so. And then you want to jump across like this. So after we make that good jump, we'll jump here. We'll jump up. And then there'll be a chest right down there. That one's just a normal stash, so we can avoid that one for now, as it's not a top priority. The enemy can almost one-shot you, so I just recommend running away from that guy. I can pop Berserk here so we can't be staggered, and then we'll just zoom away. We should hopefully de-aggro him while we're up top here. And we'll do the final little run. Get up top. Keep going. We're trucking it, boys. Parkour perfection. Here, you'll find 2 elite chests. Well, that guy is still hitting you. This is why I recommend having some extra HP and not in light, as they do a lot of damage. Alright, now that we've gotten those 2 chests, easily run back like this. And that guy has now de-aggroed, so as long as we're sneaky, we can grab these 2 chests. Now you can come back for that chest there at the end if you want, or you can just skip it entirely. It's not crucial to grab it, it's just more of a pain, because then you have to do that parkour jump again. And let's be honest, I'm not locked in. So now this arrow will tell you to go straight, but it's a bait. You want to actually jump to the right here. We get on top of this ledge, and we'll continue to book it. Once we make it past this little ball of goodies, we'll have another chest behind it. Don't skip this. This is prime loot, and it's basically free. After we grab that, we'll continue to run forward, and we want to take a right here, as there'll be another chest up top. The chest is also uncontested by any enemies, and it's this free real estate. I'm looting more than a squirrel in a peanut factory. We're eating good tonight. Once you get that, you'll jump down to this, and there'll be an enemy right there. Now, if you're a god at parkour, you can make this jump in 1 shot and avoid the enemy right there. Jump again, and come up top. We can then continue to truck it. We have to wait for stam here, so we have to just hold. As you cannot jump when you have 0 stamina, and that can actually get you killed. Alright, now we're going to continue to book it. W keywords! Once we jump down, we'll have to make it to that jump pad right there. Now you have 2 options here. You can risk it all for the biscuit, and what I mean by that is, I'm just going to free ball this jump. As this also nets us a chest. Slap on our parkour masterpiece, dude. I don't miss a single jump, chat. We are absolutely locked in. Like I've had 10 cups of espresso in the morning today. My energy is on point. Once we get that chest, make sure you're here on this blue pad. You can take that other blue pad over here if you want a shortcut, but then you'll have to skip this chest. So just keep that in mind. Once we're up, there'll be a chest down here. I recommend always jumping down for this bad boy. It's free loot. Who doesn't love free loot? All right, we'll jump up one more time, and then you'll get a little bit confused and say, where do I go? Well, you just walk behind this pillar, and then bam, there's a little arrow. Slide across that arrow, and we'll just keep trucking it. Now that we're here, there'll be one more chest, another supply crate for our boy to take. Give us 26 obsidian flux. That's what I call a scam. Now once we're here, look up to this ridge, and there'll be another jump point. Hold space while jumping, by the way, so you can clearly grab the ledge. Then there'll be a little hole. You just want to crawl through that. Now this next point is a bit tricky, and I would highly recommend locking it in. Because there is a boss, and I don't recommend soloing the boss as it takes quite a long time. He does a lot of damage, and if you make a mistake, well, you die. And when you die, you lose your sight potion. So you'll have to eat another one. So if we're feeling real spicy, we can look to grab the chest, but some man has already been here doing it for us. So we'll look to grab our chest, and then we'll see to take aggro from him so he can grab his chest. Like, because we're a team player, so there's 3 chests here in total. By the way, you see that right path right there? That's a little shortcut in getting back up top if you fall down and you want to get back to the boss at a good pace. Alright, once you've distracted the boss, I like popping stone form here to secure our grit here, and then we'll jump over here to the right. Jump up top, and there'll be one more chest to grab. Now some people like to take that arrow, but I'm not a big fan of it. I like my route better. Now we'll pop berserk. We want to run over here and make a big jump. If you miss this jump, well, tough luck. You'll have to restart. Use that thing to jump up and parkour to the right here. Bam, another chest. And then we'll get up top, and there'll be one more chest waiting for us at the peak of the summit. And we have now cleared the entire area. Once we're done, you can choose to leap again downward, and you can look to grab that last final chest, making a full circle. And you can also grab this one. And if you want to waste time killing those mobs, it's completely up to you. And that's going to be the chest route for now, boys. It's completely soloable, as you can see there. Very easy to do by yourself. The only tricky part is that boss, as getting those 2 chests is relatively hard. You have to lay down, sneak behind it, and you only can get 1. I haven't been able to get 2, but I still think it's worth doing because losing only 1 chest, the run is definitely solid overall. There you go, guys. That's the run. If you guys ever end up falling off during the run, make sure you hit escape, come here to game menu, and slap down unstuck. This should teleport you back to a portion of the map that you were already on, stopping you from having to restart. If you guys did enjoy this video, it means a lot to me, and smash that like button and subscribe. Huge shout out to all my YouTube channel members who can become one as well. Would greatly appreciate that. Peace.